Hello. Oh, hi there. Yes, indeed. Hello, everybody. It's December 21st, 2021. I'm Bryce, no memory card Castillo. Welcome you to the Great Night pre-show, Great Room. Thank you so much. We've got a jam. We simply have a jammed packed show for you tonight. We're gonna have Santa. We're gonna have snowers. We got a game. We got all sorts of good shit going on. All sorts of good shit that you can't believe. But we got to get into it. We simply have got to send it over to the green room.
Hey!
Hello, green room.
Mission Control, this is the green room. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear us? Hello.
Question. We were all wondering whether or not you knew the lyrics to the Green Acres theme song.
Green Acres.
Yeah.
You got the the first two words.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that one, right?
Green Acres, she likes the city, but I love shoveling shit on the farm.
It's called Green Acres.
Green Acres is the place for
To
me.
be
Farm living is the life for me.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Ladies, it's going to be hard to top that.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, we'll do our best. Thank you very much, Mission Control. Justin, do my eyes deceive me, or have we been invaded?
By wives.
It's a wife Christmas.
Introducing my wife, Ashley Paramore.
Huzzah!
Hello.
It's a talk show. You got to talk.
Hi, this is me talking. I'm dreaming of a wife. Christmas.
A wife Christmas.
There it is. And of course, visible in this form, one Bonnie Brushwood.
I have
Thank you for joining us.
evolved to my second form, which is visible. So
Question for the both of you.
Yep.
What time today were
Is it?
you informed that you were doing this show? When were you sure you were, in all seriousness, when were you sure you were doing this show?
When did you realize that this was not a floated idea, but instead this was a factual thing that was happening?
Well, last Tuesday, I was taking a bath. I'm like, I wonder what my husband's up to on Great Night.
Uh-huh.
And I tuned in just in time for somebody to say that I was on the show.
Yes.
Man, what's that like, Justin? To have a wife who takes a bath and just watches you on Twitch.
You know,
newlyweds, you two kids are so cute.
if it didn't end with her yelling at me, I would have been more excited about it. It's just she's just looking for more things that she can complain about.
Yeah, that's when I stopped watching.
Yeah.
It's more like my version is Bonnie is finally getting relaxation. I kick in the door, the dog comes in. I'm like, Bonnie, watch this Twitch clip. It was from 2 hours ago.
Yes, always in my face. You gotta watch it.
Meanwhile, the Shopify alerts.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. That I don't mind. That's important. It keeps the things going.
So how many years have we threatened to make this a reality?
To do the wife show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's certainly, well, because before, when we were remote, it would have just been both of us getting on the sets that we had.
Right.
This is certainly a lot more involved, not only because we're all in one location, but also because we have a show with structure now.
And by the way, that was legit my favorite part of watching us get ready for everything, because you're right. Back in the old days, the only thing that would have been different is that we would have been off mic and our wonderful ladies would be doing their impression of us. But this time, I swear to God, I saw a new person in Justin Robert Young, where Justin was like, all right, focus. Listen, you guys are very talented. We love your work. Huge fans of your work. Listen, here's the way things things work around here. We got 5 different segments. I need 5 different segments for the A block. You're going to stand here. You're going to stand here. Do me a favor. Get in that light. Get in that light. Okay, now I want you to see, this will be the chat. This is going to be the program monitor over here. It was awesome.
And that's when I said, oh, wait, I wasn't listening.
That actually did happen.
And it tuned out. I'm like looking at him, I'm like, man, Brian's kind of short. Like with the microphone. I should probably adjust this. Oh, wait, Justin's still talking.
Yeah, yeah. No, you actually, you said I wasn't listening after the, is there any questions at the end? And you were like, yes.
Not a
Repeat what you
question,
said.
but.
Yes. So if it all goes terribly wrong, it's my fault.
No, it's gonna be great, man. I'm very, very pumped. And I realized this on the way over here that part of the reason why is that you guys can see that it's not just us screwing around, that there is a little bit of work to it.
Okay.
I am embarrassed to admit that it did not occur to me until just this second that that's a good reason to, forgive me, boss them around and let them know that there's a structure to this beast.
There is a little structure to this.
Yeah,
Are you
do
feeling
think
how
you
much
can
work this
handle
is
it,
yet?
man?
So far, light work.
I mean, it's, it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Well, we got work too because we got to take over for Brett
Brett.
Weaver, the announcer and co-host of the show. So we have to
Pay attention.
we do because he pays. Normally, it's Brian and I who are farting around, and Brett Weaver pays attention to all of our nonsense, and then he writes a funny intro, and now I have to pay attention, and
So
Brian
when
and
my
I
wine
have
glass
to
is
write a
empty
thing.
and come out and refill.
I guess
it.
we're also manservants.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're also
First of all,
manservants.
this is the part that I thought was a given.
I was a little,
Yes, the
I was a
manservant
little
part.
disappointed though, because I did request you guys to be in elf costumes.
That's true.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
and
was
you
a
guys
request.
Justin,
At least
Justin mentioned that, and he's like, "Oh, well, are you gonna go buy them for me? Excuse me, we're the talent tonight. Like that was
Exactly.
your job to go shopping and find the elf tights."
Okay, when I got the drunk driving breathalyzer Halloween costume, I wasn't able to just fob it off on some PA. I had to go do it myself. This is where the production. This is we're trying to make the a dollar out of a dime here. We're trying to stretch this out. So okay, yeah.
All right. Well,
So I guess what you're saying, do all that is you should have gone and gotten it.
Yes.
all right. Look, this is the portion that we do every pre-show, every green room, every great night. We open this door and we hope someone interesting comes in. Is there anybody interesting who would like to join us? What?
Oh my God! It's Snowers the Jaded Elf. Hold on. No. We have to do it one more time. That was a terrible thing.
Back to one.
All right, here we go.
Back to one.
It's gonna be 3, 2, 1.
All right, ready?
Snowers the Jaded Elf. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Snowers the Jaded Elf. Come on in.
Oh! We should have had a musical sting there.
Yeah. That was a real missed
Dun,
opportunity.
dun, 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 dun.
Snowers, are you fully underground? I noticed that you're completely messed up. Last time we talked, you were going into hiding because you were afraid that a former employer was going to have beef with you.
I have spent the last 6 months in the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
Oh my god.
The bottom of the Marianas Trench.
That's deep.
What did you discover while you were there?
Not a lot. I was mostly just one trench. There's one hydrothermal vent. Almost fell in one time. Not pleasant.
So wait, hold on. Were you down there in a submarine, or did you is this part of the elf powers that you can you're like Aquaman, like you can just go down into the water whenever you want?
Did you talk to dolphins?
If you spend long, oh, there's no way you're allowed to be in the North Pole and need to breathe.
So you don't need to breathe.
Whoa. These are revelations straight from the source.
We are getting deep lore on Santa's little helpers. So you're saying that Santa's little helpers don't need to breathe?
No, do you think they're above the ice? What do you?
So wow.
He doesn't even. Not only does he not provide health care payment or food. He also doesn't apply if it doesn't provide oxygen.
The UN would have found him ages ago if you allowed that.
The UN.
The UN. Okay.
Okay.
So when you worked making toys for all the good boys and girls in the North Pole, you did all of it while you were under a sheet of ice.
I believe I mentioned that, yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure because, look, there's a lot of people who are very confused here for the holiday season.
But there's got to be something you do to keep yourself occupied. Like, do you guys sing songs? You play games? What do the elves do to keep spirits up, right?
Chisel away to hopefully have caverns to avoid as the pains pressure causes.
So you mostly spend your time looking for caverns. So do you have any kind of tips? Let's say somebody look.
Cavern tips.
Yeah, this is a very infotainment segment. So let's say that somebody here is out on their Christmas vacation. They're about to fly out. They find themselves underneath of a sheet of ice, and the pain and pressure is so great that they need to
No
find a
oxygen,
cavern.
Forced to make toys.
Exactly.
No labor agreement.
So how do they find a cavern? What is the fastest way that a elf finds a cavern?
You look for megalodon prints.
Sorry?
Megalodon
prints?
prints.
Not footprints. Teeth prints.
Teeth prints
Prints
of a
from
megalodon.
a now extinct dinosaur is what you look for.
Not a dinosaur. It's not a reptile. They're sharks.
They're sharks.
Megalodon is a shark.
Yes, they got too expensive to maintain, but that used to be the security.
Okay, how many megalodons are down there amongst the caverns?
Oh, not anymore. They couldn't. They couldn't survive around the new competition.
The new
New
competition.
competition.
Who runs the town now? Who runs Santa Town now?
I mean, clearly it's still Santa, but the new security force is. I don't think they actually have names. They were, or at least none that we were informed of. They were very clearly created there.
Now, when you say created, do you mean like they were automata that were made in Santa's workshop?
Is this like a golem situation?
Robot uprising?
Or is it
Because that would
TikTokers?
be a shocking universal crossover if we got some Jewish lore in here as well.
Ooh, that's pretty good, actually.
No. Genetic engineering.
Wow! Did not see that coming. Genetic engineering.
wow.
What species? What two species would they splice together to create enforcers to keep elves in line?
Large and teeth.
Okay.
Large and teeth. Large and teeth are the genetic markers.
Creatures that they
Yeah.
cross hybrid with each other. Okay, so they're big, they got teeth. Outside of that, were they cool?
Thanks.
I mean, we're not, generally, you don't want to see one, or else you don't get to talk about it because they have eaten you.
I know.
Generally,
I was gonna say they make you sign an NDA.
I mean,
I mean, there is also that because they don't want any potential weaknesses getting out.
Yeah.
but also, like, there's rules and then there are rules. Like, you ain't never played poker with these guys or anything?
It's very difficult to disseminate information when, again, there is almost no light and even less oxygen. So,
Wait, so you guys are making toys with low light as well?
I mean,
Oh,
that's straight up environmental, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Very
true.
forward thinking.
It's also probably why all these toys suck.
Oh, what? What?
Because they were made in the dark.
Well, I mean, yeah. What else are you gonna do?
Oxygen.
Poor craftsmanship.
You're underwater dodging megalodons with no light. No wonder you're like they say they come with batteries. You open it up, no batteries. Like now I understand why.
Hey, I got a question. All those branded things, like, is Santa buying those, or is he just straight up ripping off copyrights and patents and all of that stuff?
I mean, I don't think he needs to buy them when you have a monopoly on the world's toy industry.
So, does he have a Amazon Prime Day, delivery day?
Yeah.
So, like,
It's
it
called
seems like
I think it's called Christmas.
I just feel like
the one moment that both me and Snowers are going to give you the same face.
You want to know what, Bonnie? That is a good idea.
You very much don't want to contact Santa or encounter him on any other day of the year.
Oh, what is he like?
Yeah, have you ever seen Chill Santa?
Again, everything at the North Pole very, very cold. So
See, yeah, he's always chill.
Chill.
yes, exactly.
So what does Santa do to like relax during the rest of the year?
Deep hibernation.
Oh, okay.
You
Same.
don't vape?
Yeah, does Santa vape? Is he blowing fat clouds? Is he just really like an old Chattanooga
I
choo
have
choo?
been
Just
over the oxygen thing.
No. Okay, maybe.
oh, so he's underground. He's underground too.
Do elves ever get to see the stars?
Yeah.
I mean,
yes, you
with
get
all the
to see-
pollution.
But I mean, you do get to see some of the stars, like Donner, Dasher, Vixen, Blitzen, Mrs. Claus,
Yeah. You know,
Jack Frost,
the stars of Christmas.
Rolling Stones.
I mean,
For corporate holiday retreats. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
While they're under
Again.
the ice.
with the reindeers, I mentioned the security force. They, again, on the other outer, even worse layer, the reindeer are roaming. And again, they just let them go and don't feed them for the rest of the year. Like, they only keep them docile for like a 2-week window around Christmas. So, anything?
Do they eat elves?
Yes.
Wow.
I said anything.
Oh,
Do they eat old cans?
cannibal reindeer.
I mean, just like,
Yeah. Do they eat tires?
I mean, just like,
Matter?
Yeah. Do they eat the concept of time
they
itself?
They eat organic material, generally things you can gain nutrition from. Some minerals, I'd assume, to maintain their massive. They need vitamins.
What
I
about
guess.
what about what about
Vitamins.
what about old cigarettes? Like, let's say Santa's in the back blowing butts, and they're eating them.
Don't fall for that. Ask
Like-
what the word blowing butts means.
Don't lead the witness.
You're getting the eyes.
Answer the question. Do they eat old cigarettes?
Generally, if someone was brave enough to venture far enough out to throw their cigarette
Yep.
in the reindeer's territory,
Yep.
it would eat the cigarette after it had finished off them.
The entire sentence is validated. Moving on.
Now, since we're here, this is the wife episode. I'm kind of interested about Mrs. Claus. Like,
Yeah.
she's like,
What's
is
up with
she
her?
Up the rest of the year?
Yeah.
She ho 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 around.
You know how, like, female anglerfish are way bigger? And when they mate with the male, it just sort of...
Go on.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Mrs. Claus is a monstrous humanoid, several times larger than the average big man.
And
Yeah.
more dangerous.
Humanoid is a word, yeah.
Oh wow. So she's not fully human.
Were you honestly still holding that image about even Santa?
Being a human. I guess I was. Yeah.
Hold on, what? I guess I did. Is he reptilian? Is he made of a synthetic life form?
I mean, I don't think synthetic. I don't think that was like even a remote concept when he began to exist. But
Carbon or silicon based?
I why would I know that? Why would I But the red is not others' pelts. I will say that.
The red is
Is not.
His skin?
not his skin, or is his skin?
It's not
No,
other
that's his
pelts.
skin. It's not other pelts.
Yes.
So he has a natural bright red fur
Yes.
with white trim.
Oh.
Or it could be blood. I can't
Eek.
confirm, honestly, only from a distance.
Does his kill level go to that extreme that he would be constantly coated in the blood of his victims?
I don't know.
You
Maybe
don't
he
know.
just
You're
never
not that high. You're
like-
not that high up the ladder.
You can, yes, only from a distance.
Is this where the
Thank
spirit
gosh.
of Christmas comes from?
Yes.
Okay.
Spirits.
I believe so. So,
Yeah.
what's the most? And I don't want to get you in trouble here. I know that you have a troubled relationship with your ex-employer, but what's the most shocking thing you ever saw with your own eyes Santa do to an elf?
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. The sentence began with, I don't want to get you in trouble, but
Yeah.
please graphically describe the greatest international war crime you've seen your employer perform on another species.
Yeah, I went to journalism school.
I mean, there is a lot of machinery and a lot of electricity that runs through that machinery, and he is not particularly careful around elves operating that machinery. So I have seen electrocutions as he stalks through. So
Do you think he does it on purpose? Like, is this for him to get his jollies?
Does he have like a weird name for it? Like, oh, I guess somebody got electrocute.
Yeah, does he do that? Green Acres is the place to be.
I don't presume to understand that creature, but generally it's stuff like just his natural cry.
I get that way when I haven't had my milk and cookies too. TBH, like
Princess Delirium in the chat is asking if that's not a suit that he wears, and if it's his natural fur, then what you're saying that in popular legend we should understand that Santa is naked at all times.
I mean, generally I guess if you want to say a dog is naked, a lizard is naked.
Dogs are naked. Booty dog.
Did you ever hear Santa say that?
Are you done?
Hamsters are naked too?
I'm not the one saying this. I'm saying that depending on your own standards of naked.
Are bugs naked?
I am not here to discuss this topic.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Stank bugs.
All right, so here we go. You guys heard it. Snowers' new segment, Naked or Not. Just throw your suggestions in the chat, and we're going to ask Snowers for the rest of the time that she's here whether or not these things are naked.
Okay, I'm going to argue that anything with an exoskeleton is not naked. 'Cause,
Like what?
Like a bug.
Crabs.
Right.
But turtle,
Because
How do you get crabs without
Turtle?
what?
No.
Like a
that's a
turtle.
good example.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy for what Santa is.
Oh,
I mean,
here.
you know carcinitization, right?
What?
Like the ultimate form of everything is a crab. Things just keep becoming crabs.
Wait, explain this to me. Stowers, you are getting more fascinating by the second.
Exactly.
Oh no, do you not know about the real thing where crabs evolve multiple times?
I assume everything you've said has been a real thing, but keep going.
And also, real quick.
I mean, the documented thing. By your standards.
Snowers, an unpeeled banana, naked or not?
It's a plant.
Pretty simple answer, naked or not?
I mean, we know a Christmas tree is dressed. That's why we talk about dressing a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
what about a salad?
That?
What about salad? Salad, naked or not?
Salad's naked.
I would say that salad generally looks like cloth if you squint really hard.
Good point. That's one of the number one selling points. Salad. It looks like cloth.
Yeah.
Okay, let's think about Adam and Eve. What did they do? They wore salad to cover themselves.
They did.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, fig leaves.
Hey, what about Transformers? Speaking of that,
Yeah. Are they naked?
naked or not? Naked or not?
Definitely naked. Are they?
Yeah.
They kind of have an
like the outside shell of a car, I would say, is analogous to clothes.
Yeah. Brian,
Like the metal waking up?
if Starscream were to comment about how naked they were, what would that sound like?
Well, who would he be talking to in this fictitious?
He'd be talking to Cobra Commander.
Well, the conversation would go like, I don't know, I'm not naked. You're naked when you're wearing that weird helmet. And then
And Cobra Commander would say, yeah.
you're naked and you know it. And then Destro would say, I think I'm black. It's hard to tell.
Would that, so that rings true?
I have no idea. So you guys, it's okay if you don't.
I'm
either.
sorry. When when you're not allowed light or sound, it's very difficult
To tell
watch
who's naked
Transformers
or
movies.
watch Transformers.
To watch
Gotcha.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snowers, the last time you've been coming on this show now for many, many years in a row, is there anything that's changed for being an elf from the first time that you came on here to now? Anything that's changed the most in the life of an elf? I mean, your voice has certainly gotten a lot more mysterious over the years.
I have been eating gravel and Mariana Trench debris. You know, like when you like those creatures that like sift through the
They
sand.
sit, yeah, they just eat a bunch of stuff and then like rocks fall out of their mouth periodically.
Exactly.
Snowers, the Jaded Elf, thank you so much. I know this is a busy time because you have to be hiding from all of your duties.
Kind of like these guys are. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
We're
You
one and the
are
same.
joining this team of shirking your job, so other people can do the work for you. Snowers, of course. Thank you, of course, for coming on. But you are always here to offer a bit of Yuletide cheer for the viewers. Is there any last bit of Christmas enjoyment that you would like to broadcast to everybody who are watching and listening?
Keep your fires lit on Christmas Eve, please. It slows them down slightly.
Snowers, the Jaded Elf, ladies and gentlemen.
My goodness. That's an elf on the lamb.
I feel like Snowers has been writing a lot of lore.
More impressively, I don't think any of that was written. I think that was all just
That was
waiting
off the top of the
upstairs.
head. Yeah. No, it's silent. The silent writing. It was just everything has been
Silent
building
writing, Snowers delight. Man, just 2 years ago was, I believe, the first time we got Snowers live on the show, and there was a brief moment that we were like, "Uh-oh, have we made a mistake?" And clearly, we have not, because she's crushing it.
Yeah.
And by it, I mean the
Mariana
Christmas industrial
the
complex.
Marianas Trench.
Speaking of which, I have to be her chauffeur.
You have to
now.
go throw her in the
Yes.
Marianas Trench. So,
I have to take her back to the bottom of her cave.
all right, there we go.
Let's hope that there's a more enjoyable environment.
No, taking her to the bottom of a cave. Bottom of the ocean.
That's it. All right, Brian will be back for the main show. Y'all can scooch on down.
A little scooch. That's right.
Well,
Bonnie.
elves and their unions, am I right?
I know.
Oh,
Jeez.
Jesus.
I know. They want air. They want food.
Like-
they want light.
Oh.
Jeez. It's always the
Sounds
same.
like poor work ethic to me.
Right.
Bonnie, what's your favorite Christmas song?
What is my favorite Christmas song?
Yeah.
Gee, I would say, oh my goodness, you always have to give me top three because you say favorite, and then
Well, just
everything
name some.
goes
I mean,
through-
we're not
yeah.
gonna put it to your permanent record the first thing you say. Like, just give me some
I know,
that you like.
well, I like the little classics. I mean, I really enjoy me some Jingle Bells. Just like get in there because you can sing it loud and be obnoxious, and nobody really cares. So like, but to listen to, like, what is it? Is it my favorite to listen to on the
Yeah.
radio, or is it my favorite to sing? because
you coming in?
hello, what's up?
Come on in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hop in there on the corner.
Yeah, I don't want to sit next to him anymore, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's dressed up.
Hi.
Hello. So to sing is Jingle Bells.
To sing is Jingle Bells. So do you like a kind because I'm in general a fan of all of them except for Pentatonics, but like
We talked
like
about that.
I could go for like the pop stars that every year do their own version of standards. I could even go for like the really like Bible like worship songs where it's like no drums and it's just people. Love that shit.
Okay, I really do too.
Yeah.
I like I
It's
you
like,
know I grew up.
away in a manger. Now that's it. No, that's a whole nother thing because then we get into the choral elements of like the arrangements and everything. Like
Yeah.
That's my jam.
Well, were you in like show choir or?
was.
Yeah,
I
so you love
was.
that shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I like the song that I can't remember more than like 3 of the words to.
Which
That's
one?
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Oh. Which now we don't need to get into it, but now I will forever have a very it's a very silly song that Ashley and I love. It's Christmas Rapping by the Waitresses.
Oh.
But it's like this 80s. If you heard it, you will know it's on a lot of Christmas
you'd know
compilations.
immediately.
But we like it because the chorus is literally just Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I think that it's like Christmas comes but once a year is what it is. But we fill it in with beedly boop 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 boop. But yeah, that one I think I would say that is our Christmas song.
Yeah.
Like if we do have a Christmas song, it is Christmas Rapping by the
Now,
Waitresses.
Brian's family had this like really old record that like his dad had as a kid, and then they would play it. They play it every Christmas, so it's a record, and then somehow it got lost during the years, and I don't know. I have theories about that, but we'll just let those go. But
You think somebody ordered the code red?
huh? Oh, I don't know.
Somebody
I
accidentally
think-
was like, oh.
Yeah, I think Jay took all the records, and I think things happened to the records. So I don't
Gotcha.
know. So,
Yeah,
anyways, we found it. Like that was like our Christmas present to his parents one year. Was going through, like we had to order it from some guy who. One copy and paid way too much
Just take
for
those
it.
old records off the shelf, mail it to the Brushwoods who bought it on eBay. I'll wait and make sure that it gets there. This is my job. That's the end of the song.
But it is just this beautiful like collection, and if Brian was here, he'd tell you exactly what it was. But it's just this like old fashioned collection, and then like Susie Snowflake was one of them. I mean,
Susie Snowflake.
and then there's just this deep, rich baritone song that you're just like, nobody sings with that baritone like they used to sing like with the baritone, but like not
Christmas
anymore.
used to be a very bassy holiday.
It did.
No, I mean we're talking like deeper. Get on down there, you know. And then it's
Filthy basement baritone.
You won't believe the throat action on this record.
Not since Nancy Reagan have you seen throat action.
I missed all of that.
I don't even know. I don't even.
All of that?
To be totally honest,
We brought it up last week as something we should have talked about, and I completely missed all of it.
so I don't even know where it came from. All I know is that everybody on Twitter was immediately like just in lockstep. I don't know if it was an interview or a story or anything. Thank God Snowers is gone. But it was just that in her time pre-marriage to Ronald Reagan, when they were both
really?
Hollywood stars,
Yes.
that she had a reputation for being a woman skilled in the oral arts.
Yeah.
And so there was just a lot of Nancy Reagan blows people, Nancy Reagan, like just, and then all the funny euphemisms for blowjobs. So like neck queen, Nancy Reagan. My favorite was, and this is how I found out, it was just Nancy Reagan equals throat goat. So goat, G-O-A-T, greatest of all time. Yeah. So anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, one and all. Merry Christmas.
I was glad to learn that story was exactly what I thought it would be.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Oy.
that's the abuses of old Hollywood, though. So
So
It's better-
so
it's
does
better
anybody,
than
if
not.
anybody knows where the origin was, it was just all of a sudden it was like that this was true, and then there was a whole thing about Mr. T that was another sub meme of like, you know, if she did that to Mr. T, then that's why Reagan put crack in the black community. Like there was a whole, it was a, like Twitter can often be, it becomes its own
heavy,
lore
yeah.
very, very quickly and impenetrable.
This is a Twitter thing that.
Oh, this was a Twitter thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought this was on the show and it just got
No,
out of
no,
hand.
no,
I
no,
was
no.
just like, I'm really surprised. That
There
this
is then,
content
there is then,
was just
yeah.
this deranged on this show.
So yeah,
okay.
there was like a rapper who's I'm a big fan of, who I just bought tickets to a show next year, Zach Fox, who just had on his Instagram his tour dates, where to buy tickets. So swipe where to buy tickets, swipe again, just a picture of Nancy Reagan and Mr. T. Like just because that's what the internet does, is create these situations.
Wow.
Anyway,
Now,
Christmas episode.
I was hearing that Justin is all about the Christmas decorations. And how did it go this year? Is
Oh, I don't know. Have we even
I
talked
mean,
about
because
this?
you were like, no. Are y'all going to talk about it on the show?
Wait.
No.
I don't. No, we're not going to. I don't think. I'm trying to think of which decorations we're talking about.
I don't
Are
know.
we
Like you
talking
guys had elaborate like construction projects being
Oh,
chatted about
well,
like
initially,
late summer.
she wanted, yeah.
No, don't say she wanted. It was your idea, and I was doing market research on how to build this perfect Christmas dream house.
Yes. Which was,
Die Hard.
yes.
Die Hard yard decorations.
I love it.
So after Ashley did a very Jurassic Park themed Halloween decorations, we were like, okay, well, let's keep the movie theme. Then it became Die Hard, and then Ashley immediately kind of jumped into it and looked up how to build a Nakatomi Plaza on our lawn.
Because that's the only way you're going to know it's Die Hard.
yes,
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
I agree. So what does your yard look like right now? And how is this not on
Well,
the show?
well, we got because Justin pulled the plug on it because
I did.
he decided that it wasn't Christmas enough. Well, and we all know Die Hard's a Christmas movie, so that's
Okay.
bullshit.
Wow.
I agree.
okay.
You know that?
okay.
Have you heard that
I've
sometimes some
already
people think it's a
watched
Christmas
it
movie?
this
Have you heard
season.
that?
No.
I
That was not the issue. That was not the issue.
The issue is you bought an 11-foot branch. Like,
11-foot what?
branch.
Grant?
An 11-foot Grant.
Oh my God, that sounds like my grandma.
So the one thing that I loved
It's her
about
estate, the Granch.
The Grant. No,
Welcome to the Granch.
My grandma was not a Granch, but she would say the word Granch. Like, Granch.
I
so
like some branch dressing
so we
for my naked salad.
so we
5 minutes.
okay
Naked salad.
When-
You can wear his clothes.
when Ashley did the Jurassic Park decorations, the one thing that we really, really liked is that we became very popular with all the kids in the neighborhood. There's a lot of kids in the neighborhood. And so they were coming by and they were like making their parents drive by the dinosaurs every day, and it became like a thing. And so I was like, as much as I would love, maybe a few years in, we can do a big, amazing Die Hard thing. I feel like we got to curry favor, especially because we're the invading Californians. Like, you know, we have to curry favor with our little community. Let's keep it kid friendly. So we were like, okay, let's do the Grinch. And so I was maybe I was pretty groovy at the time. And I was like, all right, we gotta go big with this Grinch. And so I was just looking at and this was like 2 months ago. I was like looking at all the stuff, and already all these inflatable things were like selling out. So I had to go to like Inflatables Emporium or whatever. And it was like size of Grinch. And the biggest one was 11 and a half feet tall. And so I'm like, purchased, get it here ASAP. And so we have an 11.5-foot Granch on our lawn. Ashley bought the corresponding Max the dog.
It's like 5 feet.
So it's like a 5-foot Max the dog. So there is an 11-foot Grinch and a Max the dog, and the rest of it we just have all
and
the lights.
we've definitely established dominance in that there's another Granch down the street that's like maybe 4 feet tall.
Just pathetic.
So we, like,
I walk by
stunted
it,
on it.
I watch by it, and I spit in its face.
You just might as well just put that back in the box.
Just cool
Back in
looks.
the- yeah.
I just knock on their door and say, "Are you embarrassed? Like, do you have pride, my man?
Well, let's
put that
talk-
shit back in there."
Let's talk about embarrassing
Yeah.
yard decorations, and that like I wanted to go tasteful this year for the first time. I mean,
Okay.
we've had like like the dragon out on the yard, and I actually paid like the dudes to come out and put the lights on so that it looks nice,
Okay.
and not just like thrown on by me, which is always last minute and really sad. So it looks really nice. And then Penny goes, where is the dinosaur with the box? And then meanwhile, all I can think is dinosaur with the dick in the box.
Yes.
And so I have
Yes.
to correct myself because she does not
She does not know.
She does not know any of that. None of the kids know the whole dinosaur's got his dick in the box thing.
Yes.
And then meanwhile, I'm just like, I can't see it without the dick in the box thing. Ugh. And so they dinosaur with the dick in the box
had to go
come
back.
out onto the lawn in my very tasteful decoration.
So you had a very Hallmark Christmas movie.
I did.
Like,
It was so beautiful.
Did you take a picture before you put the dinosaur out just to see if you remember
I
it?
did, and
Yeah.
I kind of held it out, but no, the dinosaur is definitely.
so that is a big hit with the kids.
What's worse is that this dinosaur. Oh, are we still? Hello? Are we doing anything?
I can still hear you.
No,
Just,
we might be out. Discord. Here,
Oh, hey.
Bonnie, can you shake the?
Shake what? This?
Shake.
Hello?
Yeah, just click OK.
click OK.
Yeah, no, sorry.
left,
no.
left,
left, up, up,
Okay,
up.
click, 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 click.
This is done great.
Okay.
Click. Hey. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, we can hear
You
you.
can hear us.
Oh,
okay.
we hear you, Clem Fandango. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Wait,
So-
but we have to change the video, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my
okay.
God. What are we doing?
So then,
We can hear you.
Hey,
Oh, you do it? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God.
oh my goodness, what?
we're good.
So
We're good.
what's even worse
It's an
is
empty
that
chair.
now
Empty chair.
I'm aware of this whole like dinosaur love affair with this box thing, right?
Yeah.
And and then meanwhile, the wind blows. So it is always in these compromising positions. I mean, the dinosaur is just like
Just
railing it
right
up,
over it.
Or it's just like it's on its back and it's just like
Because what?
No, I mean there's no way.
what
that
I
this
couldn't, what I
dinosaur
could
is
not
there.
know until I saw it in action is that you guys are up a little bit into hill country here in
Yeah.
Austin, where the wind is no joke.
Oh,
like
no,
the wind, the
yeah.
wind whips out in this area, and so when that dinosaur moves in any direction,
does.
it's straight humping. Like
It's
it
just
is
like,
just
it's
like,
got a rhythmic
and
kind
it's
of
oh
thing
yeah, because
happening.
it's going in and out like.
Moves
God.
its hair back and forth.
It does more than puts more than its hair. But there we go. Do we have a name for that dinosaur, or is it just the dinosaur with the box? The boxosaur, the
I have no idea.
box insertus.
Aberdeen.
Box and sort of. No,
Jack.
Jack, plug.
I do not know. I think we still have the box, like the box that came in. It never gets better.
No,
it never gets
no.
better. There's no way to say.
Although, so
Yeah.
it graduated from being an in joke on the show to something that is now beloved by at least one of your children.
Oh yeah, Penny is definitely just a big fan of dinosaurs in general.
Yeah.
And anytime you can find a T-shirt that has a dinosaur on it,
She wants it, and so yeah.
So it is. The dinosaur is the closest thing to a dragon, which is her actual passion.
That's
She just
that's
loves
it.
Dragons.
Is dragons.
So yeah.
So are we gonna have to get sexually suggestive? When can we get sexually suggestive blow-ups for Christmas? So I feel like now is too soon. We don't need to be on people's shit lists.
Maybe Easter. That's like rebirth, right? Like, so that feels very.
Oh yeah.
Do people do Easter decorations here?
I mean, yeah, a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's not quite the cover your whole yard with stuff.
Yeah.
Unless you have a dragon that you're trying to keep out in your yard because you don't have anywhere else to put
How
it.
So we
long
just
did you
get-
guys go with that?
So I made it all the way through 4th of July. And then I got a letter. And then I got a letter.
I
So,
forgot it went that
yeah.
long.
Yeah, so and it's all faded from the sun damage and everything, but like it definitely was out, and then they just go, okay, now it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
Well, because
I mean, it's not like lowering property value or anything. Isn't that like the concern? Like, isn't that why HOAs
oh
exist?
no, that's the whole thing. Is we didn't get a letter until one of my friends down the street, who's a realtor, was trying to sell her house, and then immediately she put that sign out, and we're talking 2 days later, I had a letter in my box. I go, I know who that was. I am still friends with her because I understand that she has to.
They had to sell the house.
Yeah, she's got to sell the house. But
Also,
I
it's like
really
if
think
you
that was-
make it past July 4th,
Yeah.
it's pretty much the green light for another season, right?
Exactly.
Like, because at that point, you know, you're now you're thinking about the holidays. Like, you know, you're on the back end of summer.
I mean, basically, Christmas decorations are starting to go up in like what, August now? So like,
Yeah. Well, there's the new school year. You're just, August.
Yeah.
You can put it in a back to school outfit.
What is a back to school outfit for a dragon?
I don't know.
Corduroys, like.
Corduroys.
one of those like skirts. The
Oh, no, you want to sexy it up, yeah. A little Catholic schoolgirl. Back to school.
I went to Catholic school.
I was gonna say.
We didn't have uniforms, so.
Well, so
Anyway.
you went through. Was this high school?
It was like through 4th grade, like preschool to 4th grade.
Oh, okay. So we won't
I
say
was
it was
young.
a sexy outfit.
No,
that
but
would be really
That's
funny.
fucked
speaking
up.
about sexy, like
Yeah.
I learned things in Catholic school that were just blatantly not true that I got made fun of relentlessly for when I moved to public school.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Give us one of them.
So for whatever reason in 2nd grade, they decided that was a good time to talk to kids about the birds and the bees. So they separated the boys and girls. And so I don't know what they told the boys, but they basically, the only thing I remember from this is them telling us is that like if you're in your underwear and you're rubbing up against a boy, semen travels through clothing so you can get pregnant. And I believed that for years,
In
like
second grade.
until like 5th or 6th
They
grade.
told y'all this in 2nd grade?
In-
Are kids having sex in 2nd grade?
I don't even think I knew what like all that was at the time, but they're telling us it's like you can get pregnant by rubbing up against a boy, basically.
Okay.
And so like don't rub up against a boy in your underwear. So I don't know why they were telling us this young, but it like stuck with me forever. And so like 5th or 6th grade, I thought that you could, get pregnant through your clothing. So you had to be close not to like hug a boy too tight or rub up against them. And I got mocked relentlessly. That's why I didn't have any friends.
Yeah.
A great introduction.
Oh my goodness.
Just like you can get pregnant through
They
swallowing.
probably shouldn't have
Wow.
seen me dancing.
That was in 2nd grade too?
Probably like 3rd or 4th, but
Not-
yeah.
Nancy Reagan would have had more kids.
Control room to 4th grade. Control room to 4th grade.
Oh Lord.
How you guys doing?
We're doing fantastic. We are ready to take this down and do a Huey, and we will see you down on ground floor lane.
Yep.
Yeehaw.
Okay. Good landing. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Great Night pre-show, the Great Room. I'm joined with Corey Cranfield. Hello.
baby.
Normally my partner for Critical Racing Theory,
Yeah.
the mini podcast, but the season's over. What do we do?
It is. The season is over. First, I guess we should do birthdays first, right? Do we have it?
Oh, yeah, we did get a birthday, actually. Thank you for reminding me. Let's go over to Discord, which is at discord.greatnight.tv. And let's see, birthday borner. Yes, we have one here from Princess Delirium, whose son Lex turns 20 on the 27th. Happy birthday, Lex. And also, I'm told
Yeah.
one of the co-hosts of my mini podcast
Oh, yes.
has a birthday before next week.
Yeah, Christmas Day.
Happy birthday to one Corey Cranfield.
Me and Jesus, baby.
Christmas birthday boy.
Quite the gift, as I tell everybody. Quite the gift.
I'm sure everybody asks you, how difficult was it growing up, having to share a birthday and Christmas?
Actually, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Because my family did a pretty good job of separating out gifts, right?
Oh.
So I'd usually do like my birthday, Christmas Eve, and I got to open presents while I watched my siblings stare at me all jealous because I've got double the presents they do.
Right.
So I do have to go a long period of time without presents.
That's true.
But I got a pretty good stack each year. I always felt like, yeah, look at all my presents and you just got a few.
That's nice.
So yeah, no, it turned out pretty good. I think the only negative thing that I don't really necessarily care about because it didn't affect me much because I didn't know any better. But like, never really had birthday parties with friends.
Oh, okay.
Because
yeah.
like the week before Christmas, couple weeks before Christmas, everybody's busy anyways.
I never really did. Usually, if there was like an event or something, it would be. So me and my father have very close birthdays, close enough that you could just celebrate them on the same day.
Yeah.
And my birthday is in the summer, and so I don't know. I never had like a lot of like big. It would usually be like a big family get together.
Yeah.
You know, celebrating, having a cookout or something.
I also grew up way out in the farming community. It wasn't the closest friend was many miles away.
Yeah, not exactly hustle nor bustle.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, but happy birthday! I hope you have a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
We've got things going lighter for the next few weeks.
Yeah.
So
speaking of just a little bit of critical race theory.
okay, yes.
Did you watch any of the testing on the new tires?
I did not. How did I heard good things.
Yes. Good things. Yes, it seems to think the new tires are going to be very good.
Do you know what I read about the new tires?
What's
that? But is the idea behind making the tire rims bigger and the actual tire wall smaller is because the way that the cars were designed with the bigger wall, that tire acts as like a form of as like shocks.
Yeah.
It's basically like a shock, but you can't control it because it's just a big hunk of rubber.
Yep.
So I think the idea, I saw this in some tech video that they put out, is that if the wheel has a little less wiggle, then they can add more shocks or they have more shock control in the car.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting. I didn't, you hear, oh, well, they're slower or maybe they're heavier, they're bigger, whatever. But it's interesting to think about, like, nah, it's to give you control,
Yeah.
which makes sense to me.
I was watching some of the interviews of the drivers. And so they usually have like some of the main drivers out there racing, but also they have a bunch of their junior people, right? Some
Oh, right.
of their
Reserves.
talents, reserves, and all that kind of stuff. And this one guy, I forget his name, he actually races an IndyCar. And so they put him out there, and I thought it was hilarious because, he was like blown away by the car. He's like, I've never raced anything like this at all.
Yeah.
This is like totally insane. He said, no offense to IndyCar, but like this is on a different kind of planet.
Right.
So much so that he had to basically stop early.
Really?
Because his neck, he couldn't hold his head up. So he couldn't see out his visor. His neck was that tired.
Wow.
Crushed with those G-force around those
Well,
corners.
and during practice, they'll do like over 100
Yeah,
laps.
yeah,
They
yeah.
go into a ton of laps.
Yes.
Even. So,
Yeah.
wow. That's
was
it's fascinating. Yeah.
I do have a question for you, though.
Okay.
I think you were perfect to answer this, and maybe some of the people in the chat as well.
Okay, please.
So my daughter is 9 now. We've been playing lots of video games. We even played Halo the other day, and it was great. She was doing great.
Yeah.
But I was thinking it's time to bring her into a kind of like a Final Fantasy or RPG of some sort.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, we have an Xbox, and we also have a Switch.
A Switch. Okay.
So, what?
She's 9.
Yeah.
So she's grade school. Does she have okay? Does she like more like actiony, real-timey sort of games? Does she like more the slower, tactical?
Either one. So far,
Yeah.
the games that we play often is Borderlands 3, so heavy action.
Yeah.
Hey,
Your man Jeff in the chat joked Borderlands.
Yeah.
Okay, but
yeah,
they actually do play Borderlands
we
a
play
lot.
Borderlands 3, Diablo,
Okay.
and then Diablo 3 technically, and then also Minecraft and
Have you guys played Minecraft Dungeons?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So in other words, I think she would do. Oh, and also like we've been playing Stardew Valley. So I
Okay.
think she can kind of go slow or fast. So I'm kind of open here.
Okay.
In my mind, I was thinking more of a true Final Fantasy. More of a turn-based.
Gotcha. They've done a lot of work to report those older Final Fantasies. onto Switch, and I believe they're on Xbox as well.
Yeah.
I think the 10 and 10-2 combo is really solid. I think that those are good. Those are both good games. I really enjoy 10-2 as just like it's a little bit actiony, but it's still turn-based.
Okay.
I think those are really solid, and you can get a good deal, and you're getting 2 great RPGs.
Yeah, Skyrim on Switch, I see.
Skyrim on Switch, sure. Pokemon, there are a bunch of different Pokemon games if she's into Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, Final Fantasy IX is
Mario.
the thing I would worry about Final Fantasy IX or any of the early ones is that those are kind of complicated.
Yeah.
They're a little. They don't really hold your hand very much.
Yeah. What about the Nino Kuni? Is that right? Nino.
Nino Kuni, yeah, that's supposed to be.
I saw that
good.
one on sale the other day. Nino Kuni 2 for Switch, and I was like, I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into Nino Kuni. That's that's like a Ghibli collaboration thing.
Yeah.
Mario, the new Paper Mario that they came out with earlier is really good.
Yeah. Nino Kuni 1 is awesome. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I see recommends The Witcher 3. I just started up The Witcher 3.
Man, I
Again.
would love to, but that game, something
It's
about the
dense.
physics makes me super dizzy. I
Oh.
don't know what about it is.
Yeah.
I tried to play it. It just crushes me. I don't know.
Robotic Libations recommends Blue Dragon for the Xbox. I think that was the 360. That's another kind of a classic RPG style game.
Yeah.
The Tales of games are supposed to be good. Tales of Arise and
Yeah, Mario and Rabbids. Yeah, I was actually looking at that one the other day as well.
hopefully find something good. Wait, we do have to kick you off here while we get ready for the show. But thank you, Corey. And do you mind to yeah? Alrighty, everybody. Hello, it's 7 o'clock Central Time, December 21st, 2021. Hey, look at that. 1221 2021. Isn't that fun? Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Of course, you can support this show and all of the extra free fun stuff like the pre-show and the after show, which are now free on all of the public feeds by going to patreon.com/greatnight. Get it all as one big thing. And bonuses. We've had a lot of great bonus episodes just since we've started doing them. We're hitting about 6 months of the big great night, great shift. And we couldn't do it without your support. So thank you so much, everybody listening, and especially those who go to patreon.com/greatnight. Alrighty. Well, turn off my smooth jazz.
Yeah, man. I love these perfectly normal shows.
Nothing's different?
Hell no.
No.
Everything's fine. We're normally on mic.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, there we go.
Man, this is a Christmas miracle.
What?
Normally, we don't have mics at this point.
Oh, I
'cause
thought you were
we're-
talking about that girl who suddenly got pregnant.
Oh, that lady.
Well, yeah.
She was a
Yep.
hoe.
What?
Hoe.
What do you mean?
For sure.
Holy Mother of God?
Oh, I thought we were talking about Nancy Reagan.
No. That's the throat goat.
That's
Yeah.
the goat.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know when that's gonna not be funny.
What, throat goat?
Yeah, but it's not this year.
Wait, not this year?
It's,
Why?
it's not gonna stop being funny this year.
Oh yeah, no.
It's gonna sail on through New Year's Eve.
So there is a tea called throat coat tea.
Yes, I do know that.
Can
Yeah.
you and I market and distribute our own throat goat tea?
Do we really want to be in that market?
Of people who support awesome BJs from First Ladies?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Do we want to be in that market?
I mean, here's the question you have to ask yourself, my friend: is
Okay.
do you want to miss out on that market?
yeah, no. We can watch that one sail on by.
Alrighty, it's 7:03. Let's get some thumbs up on everybody. Brian and Justin,
Ready to rock?
Yup.
Bonnie and Ashley. If it's all good, we got some thumbs up here. Corey, you good? Annalisa. I'm good. Alrighty. Thank you everybody for joining us here in the green room, in the great room on Great Night. All right, boys, I'm gonna count you in like I always do for
Yep.
for our announcers.